What's up, everyone? It is a toy kind of mood. That's actually a toy kind of moody list because Moody is on set. I hope he enjoys that pun. Welcome back. This is episode 161 Q&A Hangout Part Deux in français. Yeah, in français. I am your host for the night, Barry Bear. With me is Tony, as always, and the Sarlacc himself, David Speck. What's up, y'all?
Yo,
what's going on?
Hey, look, we got Toyomics in here. Great. See, we have
DWH too.
They're slowly drawing in.
We're getting the trickle.
We're getting the trickle. That's right. All right. So much like last weekend, we had a great time, literally talking about nothing, and it was great. 3.5 hours of nothingness. Now, we do have some news, but once again, this is a kind of a Q&A, so if y'all have any questions for us in the chat, by all means, ask away.
Yeah, and we'll try and do a better job at getting to you.
Yeah, I'll pay attention. I'll be starring and, showing comments more often.
That will last about 20 minutes, and then it'll all go to poop again because we'll be too invested in ourselves. AJ. All right, so some news. Oh, there's Moody. He's on set. He just can't be on the show, but he can text secretly from his secret location. Real quick, Tony, I did give you a shout out on TikTok when I reviewed my Superman because of the fact that you like the S here.
I like that. That's a perfect S, dude. Is he pretty bulky or is he pretty medium? He looks pretty good.
Here's the thing. My Hush Jim Lee one is like the bulky. This is more like your Christopher Reeve Superman. So he's not bulky, but it can reverse the planet and turn back time somehow. I don't know what's going on with that still. But
only thing that kills me about him is the Superman Returns shorts and belt. I want the belt loops and the regular oval belt book. I want the classic suits. They try to make that one. It looks really good, light blue. But you can probably get another one and swap them. Swap the trunks. Can you? And the trunks easy to. Funny question.
You know what? Yes, I've seen people swap out the trunks. What's up, Todd? Now actually we can go straight to. We don't correct you, Moody. If Classic Soups had the soft goods cape, you'd have got. Now here's the thing. We saw McFarlane release that first appearance Batman with the cloth cape, and it didn't look that good. However, I have seen people mod the Superman with the cloth cape, and it looked spectacular. Also, I'm turn this off so we can see. His face is not that goofy looking. Like it's Superman. He's smiling. He's like optimistic.
I might change it out for a stern face though.
Like I had to do the Christopher Reeve like Super Friends pose here. It's just
That is probably one of the strongest McFarlane Supermans, because the only McFarlane Superman I bought when I was collecting was the Henry Cavill.
And it was McFarlane. It was the McFarlane one.
Yeah, it was. I had both the black suit and the Target exclusive classic.
Mine's blue growing a little bit. I've got the Chase Wonder Woman. I still hung on to her.
Yeah.
And I just got Barry Allen Flash from Payne's.
So jealous.
So I got those two. So I'm like, and then I see that we'll probably talk about him in a while. That new John Stewart that I could probably make into a house.
We'll get to that in 1 second.
Okay.
But we'll get to him in a second because we have the whole wave to go over. I have 3 Superman. I've got the Hush, the classic, and the original one, the first one that came out, the 1000.
You don't have? Oh, you have the 1000 with the Atomic Skull. The Atomic Skull one is a 2-pack.
No, just the first one that came out.
Oh, okay. You don't have the 2-pack one where Atomic Skull Action 1000, right? Not that one.
Yeah, and I did pick up the Nightfall Nightwing. But
It's badass, but he's big as Batman.
He's as big as Batman. Look, the only problem I have with it is these stupid things that McFarlane does, like between the butterfly joints.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the actual butterfly joint. Yeah. It's like not decoed. Yeah.
It was so cool. Yeah, you're right, KJ. It is mullet time. Look at that ponytail. That's a
ponytail.
I don't know.
90s.
There's the 90s. Everyone had ponytails. Everyone had ponytails.
Superman had a mullet.
Yep, Superman had the mullet. Yep. Nightwing had a mullet. Gambit had a mullet. Like they all had mullets. It's like, oh my god. Wolverine actually, they would pull his hair into a ponytail when they didn't wouldn't want the whole
cowboy hat on. It looked really crazy.
You know, in the ponytail. Yeah. Pictures or it doesn't exist, Todd. Pictures or it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Yeah, Toyomic. That I like that Mezco Christopher Reeve Superman. I keep hoping. I've run across one for a decent price a couple times. I just haven't been able to pull the trigger because of other orders that take priority.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Also, yes. Who said that it was being shipped? Hold on 1 second.
I think
was being shipped?
Also, Toyomic. Toyomic.
Yeah, Vamps arrive tomorrow. That's what mine did. Mine shipped today.
I'm gonna check on mine right now.
Mine say Saturday.
You guys got notifications and everything.
I got myself one, and then K-Wish had me grab him one for the free shipping.
Nice. Tomorrow is Pi Day. 3/14. Yeah, Sunday was Mario Day. Boy, that figures all over it. Good. All right. So you know what? Let's go ahead and jump into it because we've been talking about it.
Ooh.
The McFarlane set. Or the new wave. It is Aquaman Blue Superman, which that was a weird
Electro Superman, yeah.
With the red variant is the platinum.
Yeah. I know. This Batman, in our toy chat, Dave Story got the whole case. And he's like, I got the Batman. I was like, I'm gonna pass because I might be Batman out. I don't need any more of the Batman. I've got the Hush. I've got Nightfall. I've got 89. I've got the Mafex. I've got 2 1000s. I've got the regular and they got the Chase.
I need the Nightfall.
I'm done. Yeah, I got the proper Nightfall, not the black and gray. That's no.
Black is cool, but the blue and gray is the proper. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then real quick, we'll just go. There's a Jon Stewart.
Yes.
That classic 70s style. I've got Jon Stewart. I've got the new Jon Stewart. I do respect that McFarlane is doing the classic 70s style to go along with that new Hal Jordan, which I got it. I kind of wish they would have gone the modern, but whatever. And then of course we get Plastic Man out of all this.
He's awesome. That's a great build a figure. He's awesome. I loved it. I was like, yes.
That is so. Wow. Oh man,
they already had me sucked in with getting the original 7 members, and then with Plastic Man and this kind of Aquaman. Oh man! All right.
So I got lucky. I got lucky because Target was having this during one of their sales, which we'll go over in a minute. But I happened to just go into a Target, and I found the Aquaman I'd been looking for, real quick. This one.
I still want that one.
Yeah.
How much you get him for?
Yeah.
50. No. You got him for. Oh my god.
Got him for 10.
Wow.
Yeah. And he's still full price on secondary market, $20-25. I got him for $10. I gotta get him done. And now my 7 are complete because I've got. I've got my 7. I've got the 7. I've got the 7.
Oh, so you got the regular Wonder Woman, the dark shorts.
Yeah, I still have to unbox her.
She's badass still. She's the shit. Yeah.
I've got them all in a box. The only thing that I would do is I have the first Flash that came out, but I kind of want that new Barry Allen, but I'll never be able to find him here in Houston because our distribution sucks. Toy plus Toyama. All right, that makes much more sense. Yes, toys plus comics.
Toys plus comics, always good.
I agree with you, Ionic Blood.
That is not super lame, Ionic Blood. Not lame.
If McFarlane puts it out, it's lame.
Wow.
Unless it's the 89 Batmobile. Then I'll give it a back. But even then, you have to order the Ramen Toys canopy to fix it.
Ah, you son of a bitch. See, the ass is Wonder Woman I wanted, not the one with the dark blue trunks, the light blue. But oh well, that Barry Allen is. I'll never see him. I'll never see him.
Two down, 5 to go, technically. But
one story, I don't get the McFarlane anymore, as I say 100 times. I was on the other side of town, and I took my kid into a comic store because he wanted to go, and they happened to have that Wonder Woman, not the platinum variant, just the regular release, the darker color.
Right.
And somebody mismarked her for $15.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. So I bought it, and then I was holding on to it, and then I was like, what am I going to do with this? Because I don't collect McFarlane anymore, and she doesn't scale with anything I have. So I gave it to K-Wish.
Nice. K-Wish came up.
I didn't.
Do both twins collect comics or just one?
Just the one collects the Transformers, which the new issue came out today, and I haven't read it yet.
Oh yeah, today's freaking Wednesday.
Wait, new issue for what?
Transformers.
Oh, no spoilers?
I haven't read it yet.
It's badass.
Oh, you read it, of course.
Oh yeah.
I still like this Aquaman. This Aquaman's cool, but I still like the one you just showed with Barry Allen's unmasked head on it. That's like a traditional.
Yeah.
DWH bought his first McFarlane with the Dune figure, the Paul Muad'Dib.
Oh, nice. Muad'Dib.
I will say, the Christopher Walken figure, the Emperor, I almost got that one because the head sculpt is quite fantastic and it looks just like Walken. But then I was just like, what am I going to do with this?
Right.
Because he's on all those figures are on super sale right now on Target.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Pain.
What's up, Aaron?
Yeah, Tony, this one with the Barry head, that's
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that one with that Barry head.
Yeah, that would be
a sweet, Aquaman. Everybody's doing it. I just haven't taken them out yet. I don't think I'm gonna unbox them until I get the whole JLA. I mean, at least the original 7.
Yeah, I've got that Aquaman. I've got that Wonder Woman. I can play around with which Superman I want. I'll probably go classic.
I've seen some people on Instagram make customs at kit bashes out of this one, the head from Hush, or like the head from the 1000 and the chest from I'm like, damn, you can take apart those guys pretty easy, I guess. Those big.
So I have seen and I will. Yeah, and if I can find it, I'll send it to you. But there is a way to like pop off the trunks and remove a piece of the plastic so that they actually can do like Nightwing can actually do like kicks.
Oh,
stuff like that. Yeah, that you can actually there actually is a way to
Nice. Sounds good.
You can take off Superman's trunks.
They can do it. I can do it.
And he can get more flexible that way.
That's a dope looking Superman. I just don't like that whole concept. I never did.
You know what? Neither did I. So it's one of those things where that with when I see it in hand, it might be one of those things where I'm like, all right, that actually looks really cool. Shit.
That
Oh,
body
hang on,
style.
Bobby. So Ionic Blood is saying he can't wait for them, or that they should do a real Superman head sculpt. So show him the one that you just got, because that is probably the best one that they have done to date.
Yeah. So Ionic Blood, here you go. Let me. Here, I'll turn off the light too. This one
for Superman, not Aquaman.
Oh, the
Superman.
Aquaman. Yeah.
Superman smiley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish he wasn't smiling, but it's
So
still
goofy.
It's still a great head sculpt.
It is. It is.
I look. I like it because not every Superman is going to be fucking serious, and
you have a choice. You have options. Yes, I like
right.
that.
Like I think, like you can have Hush, where he's like menacing, and you can have like, don't worry, madam. I'll get the kitty out of the tree, and then I'll take Lois home, and make a super baby.
I sent you the picture of the one that I found, right? That had the little paint error. It had like had a dot on the lip, and it looked like he had herpes.
I take that right off.
Okay, real quick. Toyamic, I get what you're saying. Spec, I'm interested for you to read Transformers, because something does happen where you just kind of like, I had to read it like twice, going, wait, what did I just read?
Ooh.
So yes,
I will. If I can remember, I will read it as soon as we're done right now. Not right now, but as soon as we're done this evening.
And show's over. Done. No.
I'm gonna go read, guys. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Give me 10. All right.
Okay, bye.
What's up, Gaz?
What's up, Gaz, homie?
Oh, I call this Legends. That's actually touching.
He's talking about YouTube.
All right. Look, this one. Hold on. Yeah, the face does look really good on this. It actually, but again, it's a super serious face, and that's great. But all the Superman figures have, well, except for like that goofy ass 2-pack. That was beyond horrible.
Oh, that was horrible.
Ugh.
That was this chunky face. What the hell are you thinking, Toddy?
Although that's not the worst Superman face. The death metal Superman is the worst. That's the worst. This one, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this actually does look like a really good.
What about the 300 Superman? He's like all butt naked almost.
What
was that? Like,
so that was he was fighting on War World.
Oh,
yeah. What's funny is there was an issue of Superman Adventures of John Kent, where John Kent goes to the closet and he opens it up, and there's like the uniform, like that sex suit, like hanging, and Lois was running over, she like slams the door, she like slams it, she's like, John, just don't. And he's like, I don't even want to know what you and Dad do. She goes, sometimes your parents like to have fun too. And that was like one of the funniest fucking scenes in that. Like it was just great. Like, yeah.
All right, let's keep going. We're spending too much time on McFarlane. It's like Travis and his wrestling.
Hey, we ain't talked about Batman yet.
Yeah, we're almost done. No respect. We're almost done.
I will say, for repaints, I actually don't mind this Batman. I like the 89 colorway.
Straight up Batman. Yeah. Batman Returns Batman, kind of.
More 89. Batman Returns was that more tech suit.
Oh yeah, the pecs and the
which I never liked. I never liked the.
Me neither. I like the head. I like the cowl better tight fitting than the 89 Batman. But.
Yeah,
fair. And then John Stewart Green Lantern, just a classic.
Classic. This one almost looks like a Mego figure.
It almost does. That's actually
I'll make him into a Howl. All you need is a head sculpt and paint the neck, I guess. But you need Howl's lantern emblem. It's different.
Yeah. And then now that we've got technically 2 Hals, 2 Johns, 3 Kyles, now we need Guy.
I have it on good word, and things could always change or be different, but you won't see a Guy anytime soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they do have a Manhunter though.
Not that he's won't ever show up, but not as soon as anybody would like to get him.
Fine with me. I'll just have Batman socking him like in Justice League International.
Exactly. One punch.
One punch.
And then what's up, FC?
Look at that. Eel O'Brien.
I do
Eel
like that.
O'Brien. Nice.
I do like this. Like this.
Look at my holes in my feet.
They should have done a 5th figure and done stretchy legs too.
Super tall. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Or give him like, remember the DCUC? He had that spring bottom.
Yeah.
He made a spring. Cool. That'd have been crazy.
That was Justice League cartoon, right? He would like spring, boing, boing.
Yeah, and they did it for the DC Universe Classics figure, and I had to get that one. He come with like a ping pong. What's the mallet with the rubber ball?
Oh, the paddle.
Oh, paddle ball.
Paddle ball.
Yeah.
And his neck's crazy, and his crazy arms, and oh, dude,
we have our first question.
Okay, let's do it.
We have but it's from KJ. So yay! Well, who would you use for a custom Guy Gardner?
God, that'd be hard. I have to find one of the figures with that wide lapel jacket. That he's got like a sleeveless biker jacket with like big lapels, doesn't he? And
he does.
He has big old thick white boots.
Yep,
man.
With the fur.
Big old sculpting mess with him. KJ, that'd be tough. Nice, damn. I would. That'd be. You have to find something. Doesn't Lobo have a jacket like that? I don't know.
Yeah, you could trim down Lobo. KJ makes a point. You could use the Jim Gordon as Batman head sculpt.
I got to give him a bulk.
Yeah, cool. Because he has that goofy ass haircut. I don't know what they did with. I don't know what Greg Capullo was doing when he drew that.
Jim Gordon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Weird. And then we do have these.
Nope.
I am passing on these.
I'm passing on the gold. I have that Wonder Woman, and I already customized her boots to be what they're supposed to. Not those big those big white diamonds on her tops. Yeah.
This Batman is tempting because I did have him when I was a kid. He is tempting.
Oh yeah, the gold.
Yeah, the gold.
It's like the trophy. It's like a trophy Batman.
I know.
Pass.
Specs like, please get onto something interesting.
My wallet has been marked safe.
Yeah.
They're only $10. Oh, wait a minute. This is what I got in. Finally got it. I didn't think I was gonna get it, but it got down in price.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I meant I was gonna
say like $12.
It went up. It was like $6 the other day.
Dude, yeah, I got it at 12. I'm like, I just snapped it up, and it was free shipping, and it was Amazon Prime and everything. And dude, this is the fun little thing. I'm just gonna stick Robin in it.
Yeah, there you go.
Batman's in the Batwing. So now I've got this, the Visible Jet, Batmobile, Batwing. So I got Batman's garage.
You didn't get Superman's little power punch?
Oh, I couldn't bring myself to get that stupid thing.
I had that when I was a kid.
I didn't. Oh yeah, I had that when I was a kid, but it looked like something. It looked like a shark thing. It looked like an aquatic.
It had the pointy front. Yeah.
It had a fin up here. Yep. That one was cool
because of safety now.
Yeah, that one was really cool.
That's why I saw my original Batmobile. That thing is still badass.
The original Batmobile too. Yeah, I'm glad I got the new one. I never had the old one.
Hey, we got our first scammer.
Oh, who's scamming? What is
Spammer.
Africa. What is that?
It's a Nigerian prince.
What is that?
Only he actually gave us money. Let's see.
What do you do with those, Bobby? You got the power. I don't know what to do with it.
Ban hammer.
Ban.
Boom.
Africa.
Although the fact that we got our first spammer, I once again feel kind of special. Hey,
Lance.
We got Lance on here.
What's up, Lance?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
We're getting spammers. We're doing something right. I'll look at it.
Right,
I'll look
exactly.
at those optics.
And then we would get the porn. Remember, Bobby? We had the porn jump in there at one time.
Was I on that one?
I mean, I think you were. I'm not sure, but
Oh, it could have been. It's like, what the shit? I mean, the fact that we're getting this done, it's
look at KJ. Look at KJ. Look at KJ.
you know what?
By Toto is totally underrated, and I learned something new that I didn't know. And the guy in Toto who wrote that song is John Williams' son.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
And there's a bunch, and there's guys in Toto that wrote songs for Michael Jackson too.
Yes.
What? And not only is he John Williams' son, I think he wrote, but I know he performed the singing for the older Simba in The Lion King.
That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it was one of those like little videos that pop up on Instagram, and I was like, "What?"
I love John Williams and I love John Barry.
Which, to segue, Weezer did a fantastic cover of Africa, and I got Weezer tickets today.
Yep.
Oh,
you sure did.
I was freaking stoked.
I will say this: what was that? What was that? The Aqua album? Only
yes, it was all covers.
I like that. I like that album.
Yeah, no, they did, and it was interesting because they did pretty faithful covers. They didn't do a lot to try and make it their own, which some people had an issue with. Yeah, Baldy. It's the anniversary. They're doing the whole Blue album cover to cover. Nice. And they're on tour with Flaming Lips and Dinosaur Jr.
Okay, KJ. Awesome. Look at KJ. KJ's going crazy. KJ, I hope your roommate's not home.
We're gonna need that blurred out.
You like these figures? You like these figures? Yeah. Doing ASMR.
I'll do that. I'll do that to Wonder Woman.
ASMR with like clicking the joints as you're articulating them.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Dinosaur Jr.
Okay. You know what? I did forget to one coming soon. We are going to be getting all. Let me see this. Can I present this? There we go. Slickalicious is going to be a main theme of one of our shows coming up because we're getting hockey jerseys. There we go. There we go.
Hell yeah. Look at that Dreadnoughts one. Oh.
Make sure to go check out Slickalicious's Etsy shop. Now, Romo, which hockey jersey did you get?
Oh my God.
I think KJ is coming soon. Or no, Blitz is coming soon or just came. Talking about only figs. Sorry, dirty jokes.
Blitz?
Back to Slickalicious.
Blitz is over there watching my video.
Watching.
Yeah, let me see. I think didn't KJ get the bat? Who got the bat?
I got the bat.
Bobby did.
Spec got the bat.
Oh my God, I can't remember now. He put me right on the spot.
Everybody else got Bobby and I were the only ones to get bat. Everybody else got Tiger Force.
Yeah.
I didn't get Tiger Force, I think.
You didn't? Because those are the only two he has. There was the Iron Grenadier that was
like I got the Iron Grenadier. I got the Iron Grenadier.
Oh, you did?
That wasn't out yet.
I think I got that one. I think Travis, he told me to get that one. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty positive I got the Iron Grenadier. I said, ooh. I've told him, I don't want a hockey jersey. I'm not gonna wear hockey. You won't wear it on the stream? Oh yeah, never mind. We'll wear it.
Right.
I'll wear it on the stream. Yeah.
Well, what's funny is, and all these fine items can be found at Slickalicious.
Slickalicious.
Oh, actually, these are shit. That's actually pretty.
The bazooka
yeah. If you go through all the pages
shirt,
of the stuff he has, he's got some good stuff on there.
It's got some good stuff in there.
Well, I've got that Tiger Force shirt that I've worn so many times.
I put in the chat. I put Coco. Coco was wearing the Tiger Force. Ice-T's Coco.
Look at this. Toyamic got a NECA box today with the Last Ronin, Splinter, Leo, and the First to Fall, Raph. Oh, and the TMNT2 Professor Perry 2-pack. Those are I didn't go for the Professor Perry 2-pack. I think I'm done with the movie figures unless they can ever get the actor that played Tatsu to release his rights and get a sculpt of Tatsu, because that would be amazing.
Oh, is that why we haven't gotten one?
Yeah, he won't give it up. And then the Last Ronin line is great. So far from that, I have only gotten the armored and unarmored versions of the Last Ronin. If I want the Footbot. I'm waiting to find that. But if I find the Synth Ninjas on sale, I might grab one. But
I gotta go get the rest of my book.
That First to Fall Raph, I'm not gonna get any of the brothers or Splinter, but that First to Fall Raph is pretty dope. Stick arrows in him and recreate his death.
I'm just showing this. I love this cover. I love this cover.
Spoilers.
Is that the new one that just came out last week?
Yeah, and this is the Dios de los Muertos cover. And yeah, this is dope as shit.
Yeah, I just haven't found him yet.
Yeah,
it's a good book. I read it.
Yeah. I have the Last Ronin issues, and then the miniseries that connects Last Ronin to the Revolution was really good.
Be right back.
Sure. That one connected a lot, which I thought was really nice.
And then there was kind of the prequel-ish one, like what Mikey was doing.
That's the one that came out.
Okay, I was curious. I couldn't remember, but yeah.
Yeah.
Which I hope they continue with that, because there's more.
Lost Years. Thank you, Toyamic. Yes, the Lost Years. That was such a good read. Seeing Mikey go through all that, then the nervous break that he had, that he started seeing his brothers. Like, all right, yeah, that was great. Tony left, so yeah,
and he's back.
And he's back. And because he's back, there we go. Yeah, I'm just drinking Jim Beam in my Dr.
IPA.
I'm just drinking that high quality H2O.
High quality H2O.
I did my drinking last week on last week's show.
Oh, that's true.
Your birthday.
The new Sinja bots, those I think have been showing up. I've seen a couple people post that they found the Sinja. So I guess there's two versions. There's the version that's been out at Best Buy, and then there's kind of like an all white version. It's a slightly different design. Even though I have read Last Ronin, I'm not super well versed in it enough to.
Yeah, I know they're going to be doing some more of those. Yeah. Basically, yeah, I drink every show. So like I start sober, and I just
I try to,
and then I like level off. I level off. If you pay attention.
Well, I got the rest of my calories from finishing off my birthday cake. So
there you go. So little tangent, but so Ashley has been having us eat a lot healthier lately, and so I was like, all right, I can get calories somewhere else. Whiskey. There we go. Yeah, we've been doing the fish and the chicken and vegetable. You know, hey, you know what? Good for our hearts. You know, I'm turning 42 on Sunday, so
gotta do it. You need the protein, high protein.
Yep.
I know. This is not doing with protein, but Transformers and Target mashed up, and I don't know why.
Because they canceled the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line, and this is probably what they said. Instead of Buzzworthy Bumblebee, give us our own design. I mean, it's not like there isn't a history of. I think it's a Pepsi. There's a Pepsi Optimus Prime.
Yes.
The trailer, I think, actually has a bottle of Pepsi on it. There's that Christmas Optimus Prime that they did last year. There's the Ghostbusters Optimus Prime from Comic-Con, which I actually have. There's a bunch that I'm not even thinking of. So it's not like there isn't a history of themed Optimus Prime with trailer.
True. But I just like, hold on, real quick. First off spec, the Footbot is $37.99 on Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, I can order it on Best Buy too. It's one of those with this line. If I see it in person, I'll grab it, and if I don't, then it's okay if I don't get it.
Yeah,
Little Baldy.
Take my money.
I'm gonna pass on this, but I think it's just cute enough to be like, okay, like if it goes on sale, I'll probably get it. You know, like
it's just Optimus Target.
It's the G2 laser Optimus mold with the G1 trailer.
Yeah.
And then the Ravage, the War for Cybertron Ravage mold.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's cute. It's if it goes on sale, maybe.
How much is it? How much is it right now?
It's like $60.
Holy.
Exactly.
So
it's cute. It ain't
it's
that cute.
$50 leader class figure because Prime with the trailer, with a $10 core class figure, which is the Ravage, the Spot. So I mean, like it is not crazy as far as price goes.
No, it's not.
But it's still not inexpensive, and everything's tight these days.
Yeah.
Yep. Especially when you want to go god dang Joe Fest.
So I won't lie, I actually do have the Target Monopoly. Shouldn't have gotten it. Oh well. Okay, now we're going back to the I should have taken advantage of some of these sales.
Well, they're still going on, aren't they?
I
don't
think
know. It's till next Saturday.
Is it
next Saturday?
I might take back my Andre and Jimmy the Mouth. I don't know. It's like $7. I'm getting $7 back.
Take them back. Take those back.
You're
getting like $10 back. They were like 22 something. Or did you?
Right, I got them for like 19.
I
got them when they were like the initial sale. I do want that Red Tornado so badly. It's such a cool figure.
Oh, where is he? Is he in here?
He's right in the middle.
He's right there.
Oh, dude. He is in the satellite era.
But like we talked about, Tony, like, look, it's a steep slope. I've got my 7. Then I'm like, oh, but then the satellite. Oh, the international. I was like, no.
I'll stop at satellite. My DCUC stops at the satellite, but you add Captain Marvel, Power Girl, Robin, and Plastic Man.
The only
that Robin is expensive as shit now. The DCUC one, woo.
Yeah.
And he's the only one with double jointed elbows.
The only one I would get from from the international or satellite era would be the Booster Blue Beetle 2-pack. Just because I like those characters.
That is a 2-pack.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah. So I basically, just to make it easier, I rebought everything that I could for pickup. So I rebought Iron Sheik, I rebought 2 Trouble Bubbles, I rebought Copperhead, Python Copperhead, I rebought Python Officers.
Nice.
The Marvel Legends, Steve Rogers. I was trying to get the Iron Man, but he was sold out everywhere. Anything I could, I rebought. And I'd go pick it up at one store, and then the next store that had whatever else that I was able to rebuy, I'd go return it there with my old receipt.
Oh yeah.
And then I'd have them price match. So like I got Iron Man price matched. I got about $100 back.
That's insane.
Doing the rebuy. I mean, it's 100, and it's not like it's not going to go right back towards fucking toys. So,
no, I get it.
There you go, buddy.
I get it. Let's go bring this back up. We've got we got these reveals. This is which. No, I know the troopers are from the Ahsoka. I yes, if they were Black Series, I totally get them. PVC that does such a great job of doing the figures. It's tough for me to not get these. But what is the one with the Grand Inquisitors? I didn't have time to look at the reveal.
That one's from the video. Yeah, so I guess it's Cal Kestis. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played it. If there was a flashback, if he had a vision where it was him joining them, or if it was a potential outcome of the game.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, Toyama, these are all TVC.
TVC.
No, the Fallen Jedi is Black Series.
Oh, it's Black Series?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's awesome. Actually, Travis is gonna be so mad at me. I have my notes. I forgot to do my notes. I had everything ready, and then everything just went to poop over here because
what happened?
Yeah, it's not marching me there either. I mean, this 4-pack is awesome. I don't do vintage collection. If this 4-pack was Black Series, I'd be hard pressed not to spend the $100 or whatever that they'd be asking for it. But this Fallen Jedi set is such an easy pass. Like, I don't need any of this. I don't want any of this. I can.
All right. Now, here's the thing. Yes, there are all easy passes, and yes, I don't need them. It's $75 for 3, which actually isn't that bad, though.
No, it's not. Although, with Target doing that weird thing now where they've sort of rolled back prices, so you can get most of the, when not on sale, you can get most of like the Black Series for $20, or Transformers Deluxe is 20, Voyager is 30, and Leader is 50, not 45 like it used to be. But so it's an interesting thing. But yeah, like, I think that they may have kind of learned from the Comic-Con, which, if you all follow the Hasbro outlet, that $110 set that we were all just like, pass, because I don't need 2 Stormtroopers to get Star Killer with all, you can get that for $77 in the outlet right now.
Well, even the X-Men 3-packs, the 275 one, they keep going down on sale.
That's what I'm waiting for. Go keep going down.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on.
Because the Wolverine single carded, he's getting really cheap too, isn't he?
Yes,
he's $10 at Target right now if he's still in stock. And I debated with myself of like, ooh, I should get this, but if I get it, that means I'm going to want those 2 3-packs.
Yes, you are.
I don't need them. I'm in
the same boat.
I canceled my pre-order for Angel because I was just like, what am I going to do with it? I don't need it. And then,
yeah, he's so badass though. But this, like,
he's very cool. I don't have the attach. If it was Archangel, I'd be getting it. And when they
I've got him with the old one,
Yeah, but my attachment.
Make your screen big, Bobby, so I could see that shelf.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
kept the pre-order for Sabretooth, the Sabretooth civilian Wolverine, but like, I need to, for the tiny toe that I dipped into Marvel because of Ross and everything, I need to start kind of like pulling it back out.
I see. I looked at my pre-orders. I looked at my pre-orders, and the only Marvel Legends I have this year, and it looks like it might be, I don't know for how long, is that Angel and that Wolverine Sabretooth 2-pack. After that, nothing.
That Angel is just, oh shit.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic. people are starting to get them, and but again, like, I don't have a place for it. I can't.
Yeah, it's like if you get him, you got to get put the X-Men that are in the same costume when he was in his costume, or you get the champions. You got to get what, Iceman, Black Widow, Hercules to go with that, because that's his champion's outfit he wore.
The great thing though is about with that Angel is the fact that he wore that in the late '90s and the early 2000s for a bit. So I'm like, I can just,
a blue version.
Yeah, I'll just throw them up there with my others, and
he'll fit.
It'll fit. It'll look great.
The wings are incredible.
But, you know, you guys are so much deeper into Marvel Legends than I am. I just that's Sabretooth. I want that Sabretooth.
Yeah.
I want a civilian Wolverine, but I think that Sabretooth will go really awesome with the Mezco Wolverine that I do have that I like a lot. And hopefully I can do some cool photos with that. Whereas like with Angel, I'd be pushing it to try and figure out what I'd want to do photographically with them.
Yeah, that's fair. And I just want to like play with them for a bit and then throw them up on the shelf. Then we got the TVC Darth Vader and Stormtrooper. These are great. I might get that Vader if I see him in hand. Just because of like TVC does such a great job, and who doesn't?
I don't get the TVC, but I did find the Jabba's crew at Ross, and I was very tempted, and I ultimately slapped my hand and walked away because like. You could get Barada, Nikto, and who is it? Barada, Nikto. What was the third one?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
From the day the Earth stood still. It's what those three characters are named after. Something Barada, Nikto. Also, what Ash has to say from the Necronomicon to get himself.
Oh, then hold on.
Or Gullet.
Klaatu. That's right, Klaatu. Klaatu, Barada, Nikto. It's those three guys and Yak Face, and they were like $4 each, and I was just like, I can't, I gotta walk away. I'm out.
Well, the funny thing was like I was thinking of Evil Dead, and then it's like Klaatu. Did you say it right? Yeah, sure, close enough.
Thank you for that answer there, McMurphy. And then, hey, all things toys.
Hey.
His open hands are out of scale with his body. Those mitts are huge. Oh man, I gotta look at that again. Wow.
You know, I mean, that's
huge hands like that Superman you got, Bobby.
Oh,
I heard his hands are really big too. Oh, big old freaking fist.
Oh, here's the, you know what? Lois isn't disappointed. There we go.
You know, Lois, it looks bigger in your hands. What?
Huh?
Who?
Back to toys, dick.
Oh, look at all this Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Oh, is this just them like buying multiple sets and swapping heads to?
Yeah. Which,
hey guys, spend $70 times 4, and you can make.
And you can make so many.
I'm not going to
do it.
Where'd Bobby go?
Uh-oh. He's not going to be on the show no more.
Yeah.
What the hell?
He totally cliffhangered us. He also had all the slides.
Sherwitt and Way, you know, whatever. Well,
okay, so he's not.
Then there were two
questions while we're waiting. Hey, there he is.
I got booted.
I am not going to.
I'm not going to click.
I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. To say, I just like, what the shit?
Oh, he also put us back on the timeline. Okay, we're back to this. So, hey guys, Target's going to be releasing.
I know, right? Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, here's what I was going to say. I'm not going to make fun of people that buy like four versions of these to make different heads.
No,
that's fine. If that is your jam, if that's your kink, fine.
That's your jam.
That's your jam. Whatever. However, I will look at you a little sideways. I'm just saying. It's like I did.
Frank.
Well, the only thing that would suck about plopping down the money to get however many sets of these is you still have an Enoch per set, and he's a singular character.
Yeah. Flip it.
Yeah.
That's what I won't lie. I have thought about flipping my first Duke from like classified version 1.
Do it. He's like,
I mean, just
first one I tore apart.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't like the armored legs, dude.
It's not that I have anything against the figure, and I love the figure. That was like one of the first ones I got. Well, with that classic Duke coming out, it's like,
he's.
I know.
Well,
if I sell him,
when I get the multiples, they're the new version or whatever, I pick one and one stays on the shelf and the other one goes in the bin.
Yeah.
Like one day, as we all hope and dream, I'll have a ton of space to display, and then I can have all the versions out because there'll be an appropriate sub-team shelf and whatever. But
right, until we get the room, a lot of the lower ones will go in there, and then the end all be alls will be in the display. Yeah.
Although, it was funny. I was working today, and Ashley walked in, and she was, out of curiosity, I'm like, okay,
here we go.
Whenever my wife goes, out of curiosity, like it's like me going, so honey, I was thinking, and she's like, stop right there. She goes, what if we got you 2 more shelves? I already have a small one going in here. And she goes, what if we get you another small one and a big one, and you put all your shit up on the shelves, make it look nice, and get off the fucking floor. I'm like,
yeah, come on now.
And get it off the floor. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Hook up the shelves, bro.
Yeah, I'll be doing that. Because boy, yeah, it just these are cool. Like I'm not gonna lie, these are really bad. If these were solo, if these were single packs, I would probably get 1 or 2 of these.
Well, I mean, the Purge Troopers had 2 releases. It's had a Fallen Jedi release, the Gaming Greats, and then it also had the Obi-Wan release. And then Second Sister had a Gaming Greats release. So those 2 are basically re-releases.
Yes.
And then Cal Kestis is obviously reuse of other Inquisitors. I don't know if the head sculpt is new. I assume it is, but it could also just be, or retooling.
It's actually retooled because his hair on the last one that came out doesn't have like little swirl. So that is a new head. So that is awesome.
Yeah, it's a pass. I think the only one I'd want would be the Second Sister, and I don't have enough of like a connection to really want these.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've got the second Cal Kestis. No, wait. Yeah, second. And then I've got Vader. That's the only connection I have with the Inquisitors. They look great, but yeah.
It just goes down. It all falls into play with me winding down on Black Series and hey, what's up, Chad? And being totally okay with not getting everything that's coming out, like I've passed on so much.
Yeah, same. I've passed, I've canceled. Like those hollow figures, I like, oh, those are cool. And then I saw them in hand, I was like, I'm glad I canceled.
I don't even want that Bo-Katan that's on sale for $13 right now. I did find, I got that R2 and I got it for $20. I actually found it hanging on the pegs at Target, which shocked the hell out of me.
Did you really?
Yeah. And I got him to price match it to $19.99. I found it with another Marek, and I'd seen Marek a couple times, and I passed on Marek again, and then come to find out, at least via Entertainment Earth, like he's done. He's canceled, finished, whatever. They're not doing more of him. So maybe I'll regret not picking him up to keep in the package. And then I don't think I ever saw him on the shelf. And I walked into Target this weekend when the sale started, and they had the HK Assassin droid in the older box that was all the art with the orange side and everything, not the new window. And he was $15. So I said, screw it. And I grabbed that. And
I have Merrick. Merrick's actually pretty badass.
He's cool, but like, he's a Darth Maul, right? He had such a finite amount of screen time, and then he was gone.
Yeah.
But he didn't get fleshed out like
At all.
Darth Maul. Like maybe he will at some point, maybe not. Who knows? But so he's not an important enough of a character for me to sit there and just be like, I gotta have him just because he looks cool.
Yeah.
And then Steven found me Hera for $15 because for $15 I'd pick up the Ahsoka Hera. But she just fell in my area.
Yeah, that is cool. The only one I got from Ahsoka was the Sabine. That was it. Oh, and Chopper.
Yeah,
for his
work. I got Sabine, I got Chopper, and I got Hu Yang.
I still need to get Hu Yang.
And he's on sale right now too.
Yeah.
And then I wanted the Hera, and then I think when Steven found Hera, he also found Elsbeth. And so I was just like, all right, I wasn't gonna get her, but for being on sale,
even at $10, I can't get her. I cannot justify, which is weird because I'll buy a Super Friends figure for $10 with nothing. But I don't know.
I'm justifying it because her dad used to teach my kids martial arts, and then she actually came to one of the classes once, and this was before Ahsoka. So like I hadn't seen her, I didn't know what she looked like, and so but I knew
Inosanto?
Yeah, Inosanto. And so that's the only reason I'm doing it. Even though my kids don't go there anymore, and I wish they did, but
yeah. Now from Hasbro back to Mattel. They're back. Street Sharks.
I just want to know if they can get Vin Diesel to be the spokesman again.
So I was trying to get that video, and the video would not download properly for me. Sorry, Travis. I tried, buddy.
It's funny because there's the classic video everybody sees of him at, like, I think it's Toy Fair or whatever.
Yeah, it is Toy Fair.
But there's a commercial where he's part of the commercial, like acting in the commercial and playing with them and whatever.
Actually, you know what? Let me see here. Let me see if I can get this to work.
I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. Because I need a new laptop.
I want to agree with you.
Same.
And I've heard things about things that aren't confirmed, and I can't say specifically what I've heard about whatever, but we might be seeing a shakeup in the not too distant future, and I don't know what that means because nothing was specified, but yeah, we'll see.
Ooh, let's whilst I try and see if I can, let me see if I can play this in a roundabout way. But I mean, I think there has to be all right. Question to y'all, to the chat. What shakeups would there? Because let's be real here, Marvel Legends is. I can't say they're peg warming because at my targets they're like it's empty. Maybe we're just not getting enough. They're not peg warming here much. Star Wars is peg warming.
Dude, you know what's peg warming? All those Boba Fett's. They look badass, but they're so freaking expensive. Those Boba
Fett. The only thing that's peg warming at my targets is the Bo-Katan. Like most of the targets I go to have no Black Series. There's Bo-Katan. That's it. There might be like a Hu Yang, right? Like I see that on occasion, but really it's just Bo-Katan. And
those Boba Fett's I'm talking about, they're not Black Series. They're like, they have a different box. They have a different card, but it's still like $35.99 or something like that. You know which one I'm talking about?
Is it the Return of the Jedi one?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Dude, those have been long gone from Los Angeles.
Dude, there's like 7, 8 of them still there on the peg. They look really cool, but damn, they're still high. They're still that price. I'm like, wow.
Okay, here we go.
There was a time I'd get every Boba Fett damn thing there was.
Yeah, me too.
I know.
I'm still waiting. Like, where the hell is the Black Series Book of Boba Daimyo
Yeah.
Boba? Like,
Yeah.
what the like that? It's the easiest sell. It's a simple retool because they already have the upper half. They just need to change the lower half. Like, and it's like you can't. Hey, Frank, you can't blame Hasbro. I mean, maybe you can, but I feel like it's a Lucasfilm thing because Lucasfilm is, oh, Book of Boba's done and it got bad reviews. We got to move on to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's done. It got bad review. We got to move on to Ahsoka. Okay, Ahsoka's here, but Ahsoka's done. What are they going to do for Bad Batch season 3? Like, I don't know what they could do. It's the same outfits from season 2. They're just more scratched up, and I would not put it past them to release more scratched up outfits.
Yeah. I saw one season 3. All right, guys, here we go. I was able to get it working in a roundabout way. Let's watch. We'll keep ourselves at the bottom. Let's see if this works.
What are we looking at? We're looking at Boomer. This is Boomer.
Oh, I remember that. Oh my God.
Mouth of them all. He's the whale shark. Say hello to that round mound of pound and his power slam. Very deadly.
This is what Travis does.
He loves to tenderize.
Except he comes out in a fucking unitard and some boots.
The Hammerhead. Sledge the Hammerhead loves to floor the competition with the flying headbutt. You got me? He's the leader of the Street Sharks.
Vin Diesel's cool as shit.
Vin Diesel wishes he had that hairline back.
And
yeah,
his special power is the right hand roundhouse punch. He sends a competition to a watery grave. Boom! Dead. Show you. I want to show
just
you
like knockaround guys, Vin.
I got something here with such fantastic detail. It's gonna blow you away.
Dude, I won't. Here's the
head shark.
Just imagine Travis doing that with WWE stuff.
Rocky Balboa action.
What's up, War Chest?
I can't think right now. The funny thing about Vin Diesel, the dude can actually act. He was great in Boiler Room. I didn't say he was a great actor. I said he can act. Yes, the best guy on it.
Hey, his first role wasn't Saving Private Ryan, was it?
It was one of his breakout roles. I think that was his breakout role.
He was,
He's not. I don't dislike Vin Diesel. I actually liked him when everybody else couldn't stand him.
Yeah.
It's just a funny thing to me, and it was a smart thing on his part because, he wanted to be a serious actor. He wanted to be an Oscar caliber actor.
Yep.
And he refused to do sequels. He would not do them.
What's that? That movie he was in when he could see in the dark and his
Pitch Black.
Pitch Black.
Yeah, Pitch Black. Yeah.
And so I think he saw the writing on the wall, and then especially with the income coming in. So then all of a sudden it was like, okay, I'll come back to Fast and the Furious and do sequels, which then there was the Pitch Black sequel, which then it's like, yeah. So, like once Fast and Furious wraps up with this last movie, who knows what he's going to do? He might just fucking retire.
At least he's Groot.
Well, that's true. He did the whole Groot thing, but
yeah,
those Guardians of the Galaxy is done. James Gunn isn't with Marvel anymore.
Yeah.
Gunn will probably try and figure out how to put him in DC somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah.
I won't. Shit. What was I gonna go with Vin Diesel? Oh, I was thinking about Vin Diesel. Like he. I think if he wanted to, he could try and get back. Look. The Rock is one of those guys that let's look at The Rock's he actually was like a good actor. He can't act, but he's like Tom Cruise now. He's like, I found my bread and butter. Don't need to practice acting anymore. But then John Cena and Batista have just eclipsed Johnson. Sorry.
What? So and it's funny because Johnson still gets paid more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like The Rock.
Me too.
He's extremely charismatic. I
Yeah.
think he kind of wore out his welcome
Yep.
a little bit, and I think
The
his
Rock in every
ego.
damn movie.
Well, yeah, and I think his ego got the better of him, and it kind of like started biting him in the ass, and people
I
started
think he
seeing
knows
it.
it and wants to change it a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's
You
pulled
can
back.
tell. Yeah. John
Where
Cena. He's just,
and like Dave Bautista wants to be a serious actor.
Yep.
So like he's taken the lessons and has been putting in the work and is very choosy with his roles. And I mean, you know, there's been a couple misses, but like he's extremely enjoyable to watch. I like him. Now John Cena, and again, I didn't watch wrestling in the late. I watched a little in the late '90s, but like I wasn't really there when The Rock was on the scene. I dated a girl that liked him, and I couldn't stand him. I didn't like the heels, and so I didn't understand the charisma and the appeal. And I didn't like John Cena because I hated the white boy rapper thing. But like John Cena has come out to be a big pleasure and a surprise, and he's really fun to watch. And I don't know if you guys have watched Ricky Stenicki yet.
I have not.
I haven't yet.
He is fucking hilarious.
I know I know he is. He
was funny in Blockers.
Oh yeah, he was.
He was funny in Blockers. Like he's like trying to explain like sex moves to parents. He's like, I don't want to know what my daughter is doing. Damn it! He's just so huge.
Butt chugging.
Was it a movie where he's the drug dealer? He's got a wife beater on, and he's telling the girls he's got all these drugs. you know what I'm talking about?
No.
He's in some movie. He's got all these drugs. I've got this. I've got that. I've got this. I've got shit to make you find your dick. Shit to make you lose your dick. I got.
Oh, that's right. That sounds familiar. I can't remember.
I know. What is that?
Fantastic.
Dude, that was hilarious. Dude, he was made for that. It was.
But
It was
Rock.
those two chicks. I can't remember, but I can't remember the guy.
John Cena does look like Jim Varney. Like
yeah, it does.
Out Jim Varney. And
he's
I will
freaking shredded though. He's bulky as hell. He's crazy.
Cena at the Oscars was
that naked. What?
Like
dude,
that took a lot of
made him do that.
That did. But Peacemaker, like he runs the game.
Peacemaker was great. Yeah.
But funny and like tragic. Like he can.
It showed his chops. It showed that he had chops.
Dude, he worked that. Dude. I'm waiting for the next.
Ricky Stenicki actually shows that he's got chops too, because he's playing a guy who's an actor.
Yeah.
But
God, that'd be crazy, Toy Bounty
Hunter. I don't want to give it away. It's not really giving anything away. Like when you first meet him, he's an alcoholic and he's a Vegas performer, and his whole shtick is doing porno cover songs. So they have all these montages of him dressed up as all these musical acts doing like masturbatory versions of their songs.
I do need to watch it.
It's great.
But Batista said that he'll only work with directors who will improve his acting. That's why look at Sam Mendes, Dennis Villeneuve. I mean, it's like like I liked Cabin in the Woods. I thought he was really good in that.
Did I see that? I didn't see that. I did work with him. I did a day on the LA portion for the movie he did with Kumail Nanjiani. Stuber.
Oh, Stuber. I still have to watch that.
I did a day on that. And it was right after it was around the time that James Gunn had gotten fired from Disney, and then Bautista had written that whole letter of support on social media. And I really wanted to go up to him and say, like, I love that you did that, and I respect that, and that's really awesome. But unfortunately, most of what we were shooting that day was all process trailers. So I was hanging off the back of a truck with a trailer attached to it that had the car that they were driving. So my interaction with him was limited. So I didn't really have, and there's like a level you have to kind of let them get comfortable with you and you get comfortable with them. You know, and in my job, I have to approach and speak with as an operator, but it just wasn't as much when you're doing car work.
I gotcha. Makes sense.
He's also freaking massive in person.
Oh yeah.
He's just
he's a beast, dude. Damn.
He's a beast. Speaking of beasts, we went on a tangent because we were seeing the incredible acting skills of Vin Diesel with Street Sharks in the '94.
We digressed hardcore.
We went on a tangent.
Yes, we did.
Moody would
You
be
and
proud.
David did.
Oh,
But we were able to involve our friends in the chat, which is what this
Yes.
is all about.
I think everyone had fun with that little tangent. But yeah, these look, they're cool. But I wasn't a Street Sharks kid, so
I don't even really remember.
I think the cartoon is on Tubi. If anybody
Yeah.
wanted to try and watch
Really?
it, I
Fast and Furious
I was
Sharks.
never into it. It was not my thing.
Yeah, there's like what Street Sharks. I did like SWAT Cats, Biker Mice from Mars, but it was like Ninja Turtles are big. Like, oh, let's do, you know.
I watched SWAT Cats on occasion. I hated Biker Mice from Mars because I felt it was a total Ninja Turtles ripoff. But I will say, the Nacelle company, like, they've started delivering. They got the rights to it, and they started redoing the toys. And the toy, I'm not going to buy them, but they look really good.
Well, Ryan Reynolds got the rights to it.
Ryan Reynolds, the Nacelle company, Brian Volkweiss got the rights to it, and then they're rebooting the cartoon, and they got Ryan Reynolds on as a co-producer, or they got him involved with it, so he's part of it.
That will be interesting to see what they do with that. I mean, these are cool. But I'm just curious, and if anyone in the chat is into Street Sharks, please let us know, because I've never met one person in my life that was like, Street Sharks, hell yeah, let's chat with my jam. It's like, no.
Nope.
Oh well.
Nope.
They'll be at Walmart Con if you are into them and want them. Next.
And we will be going. We will be going over Walmart Con in a minute. Speaking of Masterverse, oh, look at you, Frank.
Like that?
Look at that. That was good. In a Shark Week. Snout Sprout. Snout Sprout
Me too.
looks.
I love Shark Week.
This is amazing.
That Snout Sprout is crazy good.
Like, the articulation is insane. I love the fact that the water is literally sprouting out of it. So did mine, Toyomic. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. It's so big. Like, this is when we say, oh, there we go. When we say we like them, you know, we like them big boys. This Snout Spout is gonna be huge.
He's awesome. I didn't have him as a kid, so I don't have a. I'm gonna have to switch rooms in a second, but so I don't have the connection to him. I obviously remember him. I remember the water squirting feature.
Yep.
He's a very cool looking figure. I just have, I put him in my cart and just to see, and the $33. I mean, I guess he's a deluxe figure.
He's big enough, yeah.
But it was like 40 something all said and done shipped, and I was just like, I can't do it. And he's not sold out. I have a feeling he'll go on sale at some point, and maybe I'll pull the trigger then. Because I do have a history of buying characters I said I'm not going to. I said I wasn't going to get Mechaneck, even though I did have him as a kid and I liked him.
He always does that shit.
But I was able to get him for $10, so it was like, okay, I'll get him.
Nice, no brainer.
It's true. Yeah. So, let's see who else got. So, Andrew got his ship.
I'm gonna switch rooms real quick.
Go ahead. You may go.
You may go. Do your thing.
And you can just show up whenever you want. I mean, everyone can show up if they want to. Don't worry. This show will not be a 3-hour show.
No.
Okay. What else? Oh yeah. So I mean, yeah, I definitely got him. It was too damn cool. Have to waste time.
Those pics made you do it. Look at that. I picture him taking off that helmet and having like a regular head.
Nice. Supported. Right. He just pulls it off. Like, woo! That was hot in there. Good thing I have hair. Um, just being a dick. I had all the Motu figures, dude, as a kid. I had them all.
Damn, I had a bunch, but I didn't have them all.
I had, and I wish I knew what happened to most of them.
I had mostly the cartoon ones. I mean, not the Filmation, but the original He-Man, Masters of the Universe, the ones that I liked on the cartoon. I had them.
Yeah, I had Extendor. I had King.
I didn't have like Stinkor and all them. Yeah.
Oh, I still have my Stinkor. It doesn't smell, but I still have my Stinkor. I had to. Huh?
I said, how could you not have Stinkor?
Exactly.
I think I was out of it. I was out of Masters of the Universe back in the day when he came out.
I remember
you are older than me, so yeah.
I'm older than y'all. I'm old.
I had Grayskull. I had Snake Mountain.
I had Grayskull.
And I think the last one I ever got was King Hiss.
Damn.
I couldn't tell you the last one.
Who the hell that is?
Yeah.
He was this awesome dude that like pulled apart and turned into like a Hydra snake.
Sucked.
Yeah.
I had Grayskull, but I never had the Sorceress. Like
I had Sorceress.
Needed her in there.
Yeah. I think I did.
I had Grayskull, Snake Mountain, Eternia.
Damn.
And then
Spoiled brat.
I was the oldest for a while.
Yeah.
I was an only child for a while. What'd you say, Spec?
I said if I talked about all the shit that I had as a kid, you want to talk about spoiled brat?
Oh,
I had a bunch of shit too. I can't lie.
No,
I had
the only because I wasn't like like I've said I wasn't a G.I. Joe kid, so I didn't have the G.I. Joe stuff, but I had the He-Man stuff, I had the Ninja Turtle stuff, I had the Ghostbuster stuff. Like those are my.
I never had too many Transformers stuff or Star Wars. That was my first one, and then it went away. And G.I. Joe, Master of the Universe, Mask. Those are the big ones. Superpowers. Those are the big ones.
I'm laughing at Ionic's statement. I had the slime step. I had that too. Pit Mossman, then read the instructions. Yeah.
My big one's like Star Wars was my first big one.
Me too.
And it was also the first one I gave up, even though
same here.
So huge. But then it was like the staples were G.I. Joe, Transformers, Masters of the Universe, and then there was a little bit of Mask sprinkled in and a little bit of the do you guys remember Starcom? I think is what it was called.
I do remember Starcom. I was
the little spaceships and they had the magnets in the feet and they could like attach to the outside of the ship in places.
No,
and
I didn't have them.
Then there was one called Sky Riders, I think.
Where you remember those
you could put the strings all across your room and like
those are cool.
Like little sprinklings of that kind of stuff. But it was always G.I. Joe and Transformers were the top two. Those are and Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles like came up. Master of the Universe went away pretty early, I want to say. Like
same here.
I had it for a few
right
years.
After Star Wars for me.
Yeah. And then it was G.I. Joe and Transformers, or Transformers and then G.I. Joe. And then
I had G.I. Joe, Mask, and Superpowers were my main ones, but the main thing was G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
And
I had some
few Turtles. I get this version of Turtles, that version of Turtles, and okay, I'm done.
Yeah. And I had Superpowers too. And I had some GoBots.
I had two GoBots.
Ace and the Wheeled Warriors, I remember that. Yep. I had the cartoon on Betamax, but I didn't have any of the toys.
Way back, I had some Adventure People.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there was Adventure. Oh, and Lego, don't forget Lego. And then also Real Ghostbusters.
I had a little bit of Lego. Yeah.
Oh, I had a lot of Lego. And then Real Ghostbusters.
Yep.
So I had the 4 Ghostbusters and Slimer and the Marshmallow Man.
I had a Mongoose. I had a Sky Striker.
Spec, you recognize that?
Oh.
Wait.
Lex and Mad.
Oh, yeah. That's the Firehouse. I never had the Firehouse or Ecto.
Hot Wheels. I had a shit ton of Hot Wheels because me and my cousin would just have little car shows, and we had carpet that looked like roads. So we play with the Hot Wheels a lot.
So I still do Hot Wheels. My dad and I, that's our thing that we collect is Hot Wheels. But yeah, mine was the
I
big
think
one.
KJ went with Hot Wheels a lot too.
Yeah, he just said, or oh no, that was Frank. I thought that was
Yeah.
KJ. That said
Oh,
Yeah.
I buy an occasional Hot Wheels. I bought them a lot when my kids were smaller. I went nuts and got them, and to teach them like, hey, this is a BMW M3. Hey, this is
that's what I would do. I would get all the European cars. I want the Lamborghinis, the Ferraris, the Porsches. I want all those. And then I went back and got the lowriders, and then all those. Yeah, the cops and the ambulances and all that shit. That's fun.
But then I started with 2 Transformers here and there.
I've got some of my original figures up there. It was okay. The big ones are Motu, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles. I had like some.
That's where you see the age difference here, I think, because
right.
I didn't do Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtles that much. I was into the Ninja Turtles comic, but not the figures a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I gotta think about this for a second. Okay, there was Motu, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, Superpowers. Let's see here. I had like James Bond, like little like random like James Bond Jr. and stuff like that. X-Men. My brother was more into Spider-Man than I was. The Sky Riders. Voltron. Voltron was big.
I love Voltron. I never had the real deal. All the lions. I had like the cheaper version of the lions.
My grandma, i.e., she told my mom to get me whatever. I had the 5 lions with the figures, so the 3 3/4 figures that fit in. So I had those, and then I had Hagar, the king, the prince, and the their fighter ship, their bad guy fighter ship, whatever that was called.
I never had that.
I always wanted the God, I just forgot the name of something beast. What were they called?
The Roe Beast.
Roe Beast. I always wanted the Roe Beast coffin, and I never got that.
Yeah, I never had
that. The only thing that bothers me,
series, dude. I love that cartoon.
It still bothers me because my kids were of the right age when that new Voltron came out.
Yeah,
and so then they got the 5 lions for the new Voltron, which is in their room, and it's a badass toy.
Yes.
But like when they make Roe Beasts, they never make them to scale with that Voltron. They always were small, and so it's just
smaller.
Like,
they're supposed to be as big as him. Yeah. Hence, that's why they made Voltron. Yeah.
Oh, Cops was another one of mine. Cops.
I had a bunch of Cops.
I remember that cartoon.
Yeah. Brave Star.
I didn't have any Brave Star. I had friends that had Brave Star.
Well, like being from Texas, like Brave Star was, it's New Texas. My dad was like, "Oh, you want Brave Star?" I'm like, "That okay." I loved watching Dino Riders. I didn't have any of the Dino Riders.
I never watched that. I watched Thundercats, but I never had Thundercats. I wanted them.
I
watched Thundercats, and I had a very few of them.
I watched Brave Star, and I wanted Brave Star, but I never had it. I never had Visionaries, and I never had. What was the other one with Visionaries? There were the Visionaries, but then there were like they were little guys with the arms were articulated, but they were kind of in robes, and then the whole front was like holographic.
I had that.
And then there were somebody's actually trying to bring them back in a 6-inch scale with a Kickstarter, but they were like this big, and they were like different figures that were like animals that represented the elements or something, and they had the rubbing hologram on their chest.
Yes.
Battle Beasts.
Battle Beasts.
I didn't have any of those. So there, like, I had a ton of stuff.
My toy chest
was a lot that I did not have.
I had that. Man, I was. Oh, you want to send me to my room? Playtime.
Fine.
Exo Squad was awesome. I never had any of the Exo Squad. I had one Exo Squad. I had one Bionic 6 figure because I loved the clear parts on them.
Which was it? Was it Exo Squad? The one where like you had the it was like all the holes where you could like attach different things to them.
No, that was Centurions.
Centurions. There we go.
Centurions had all the holes. Yeah.
I had 2 of those. I had the blue one and the green one.
I liked the Rambo toys, but I had a lot of GI Joe, so that took it over for me. I didn't really. I wanted to get into the Dungeons and Dragons, but I never got up early enough to watch the cartoon. I'm like, damn, it's over. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't get it. It was on early for me.
I had a Terminator 2 figure. I had the one where like Arnold could like the chest bust open and like it was like the T800.
I have the T800. I still have the T800. I didn't have any sectars. I didn't have any Inhumanoids. I had when I was little, when I was still like 3 or 4. I had the A-Team. I had the whole A-Team.
I had some of the A-Team, yeah.
And I had Rocky and Mr. T from those figures.
I didn't have any A-Team. And Power Rangers. I did collect. So I collected Power Rangers because I watched that still with my brother and sister who were younger, and for me, it was just going back to Voltron. Like, this is awesome. I love this.
I
had a Stretch Armstrong.
In a Mr. Potato Head.
And I broke him.
Actually, I still have 2 Mr. Potato Heads. All right.
I'm gonna say real quick, if you guys are into sectars, since a couple people mentioned it, that's another property. Oh, I also had the
I don't even know what those look like anymore. Sectars.
It's like humanoids that had like insect eyes and antenna and stuff. The nacelle company has the license, and they're making those now too. And the first license they got, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head for some dumb reason, is the robots. And I had a couple of those as a kid. They were the robots with the suction cup on the bottom.
Yes, I had one of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so the nacelle company, that's the first thing they got the license to before Biker Mice and all that. And so they have 2 figures for that, and I bought one of them. And they're doing a cartoon and they're doing their own shared universe with like those robots and sectars and Biker Mice.
I remember the sectars now.
Yeah, I think my parents liked the fact that even when I was in high school, I was still collecting toys. That's when the Power of the Force came out. Remember?
All the roids.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I remember.
I still have
all the roided out Power of the Force.
That's
what got me back into collecting.
Yeah, as we talking about
Spiral Zone.
What's Spiral Zone?
And are we spiraling? I don't think so. Was it
Robot Force?
I got Darth Vader's lightsaber, and my brother got Luke's, and we went into the bedroom, like turned the lights off, and we're like fighting. It was fun. I don't even remember that. I need to ask my friend that.
Robo Force. That's it. War Chest. Once again, you've pulled me out of the fryer because my brain freezes up. What is Spiral Zone?
What is Spiral Zone? Okay, hold on. I thought he was saying we were spiraling. I'm like, I don't think so. Spiral Zone. Oh, I never watched that. I never even remember that. Interesting.
No, I don't remember that either.
I could have watched it. I don't.
Japanese is Bandai. It's Bandai.
Oh yeah, then I would know nothing about that.
Nope.
All right. As we've hit our hour-and-a-half Star Years. Star Years?
That sounds familiar. Star Years sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Silverhawks. I had one Silverhawk, and I watched the cartoon, but I never had a bunch of the others. So much.
I think with Silverhawks,
capitalized on that. I like Thundercats. No, Silverhawks was dope, but
I had a ton of Thundercats.
I stick with Thundercats. Thundercat.
I challenge anybody to go back and try and watch Thundercats now, because I tried to watch it when my kids were little, and I was just like, these guys were all on acid when they made this.
It was dope. Yeah, they were psychedelic hell.
It doesn't make any sense. And then they get to that is it the Burr Bears or whatever they're called episode, and you're just totally going like what's happening? I don't know what's going on right now.
Here's the thing. If you haven't read it yet, and yes, Motu was kind of on acid at times as well. Read Thundercats. Because if you haven't read Thundercats, it's issue 2 just dropped today, so I'm gonna read it later. and actually, I'm actually friends with the artist who does Thundercats.
I love the cartoon.
Blitz Micro Machines. I was big into Micro Machines.
Micro Machines is awesome.
Drew
I love
Moss.
them for anything.
Drew Moss is drawing Thundercats. He when Lionel does the Thundercats show, like I had the theme song playing in my head, and honestly, we should do an episode where we just talk about the best theme songs for cartoons.
Oh yeah, big time.
That'd be dope.
Mask is the shit.
Mask for me, fuck it. We got time. We'll go We'll do Walmart Con in a minute. I'm in charge of this shit. Top five. Your top five cartoon theme songs. I'll go first. It's gonna be Mask, Thundercats, He-Man, X-Men,
Yeah, Joe.
Batman the Animated Series. Boom.
Oh man, you killed it. I don't even follow that. That was nice. That was a nice, like, you let it flow. I have to think about it. Like,
yeah, I don't have any particular order to put them in, but there's Transformers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't have any order either.
Thundercats is a good one. I remember liking Silverhawk too.
Thunder.
Batman the Animated Series is
That's awesome.
So good.
You knew what was coming on.
Oh, when you saw the WB and then it goes to you're like, everyone shut up.
And he's standing up. He's standing up on top of the building.
Yeah.
Voltron was
the gangsters in the shadow
opener, but I wouldn't say that that's one of those, like, once you see it enough, you fast forward through the beginning.
I'd be in the kitchen making a peanut butter jelly, and then I'd hear dun 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 dun, dun back in a few messages, or I'd come back.
Captain Planet. I hated Captain Planet. I hated Reboot.
I hated Captain Planet. Reboot. Like Reboot. What's that? What's that? Genghis?
It was like a CG.
You know what? I can't remember this. Probably I'm aging. Johnny Quest
was a good one.
I love Johnny Quest, dude.
Johnny Quest.
I love that theme too.
Tailspin was a good one.
Look at Gaz.
Tailspin was great.
That's awesome.
Muppet Babies was a good one.
Yep.
Look at Gaz. Johnny Quest, baby. The OG one. They're killing people in that show. Race.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah. Like, I just watch Venture Brothers. Yeah. Sometimes I'll like have a YouTube playlist and it's just like 80s cartoons. It's like, all right, there we go.
If you wanna, when my kids were little, I found it. There's a acapella group called Mr. Dooves, Dooves.
Okay.
And they have a bunch of albums where they do acapella of 80s cartoons. So that, like, Biker Mice from Mars or Transformers or just a bunch. And it's kind of fun, like, listening to this acapella group do.
That's cool.
You know what? This is crazy, but the Super Friends intro.
Oh yeah,
that still gives me goosebumps, dude. When they're all walking, dun 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 dun. dun. Oh, jeez.
You know who did the narration for Super Friends, right, Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah. The judge from Caddyshack.
Judge from Caddyshack. Yes. What other sitcom was he on? He was the dad of them all. White hair.
He was in the Mary Tyler Moore show.
Oh,
Gummy Bears. Yeah. Oh man, that one's gonna get stuck.
The home of the Justice League. Yeah. Oh my god.
Well, the opening for Voltron was Peter Cullen.
Yes, he was. He was.
Oh, was he?
He would make it real gravelly too. Voltron. Yeah, oh my god. It's crazy.
I forgot about that.
He was bad. That one was badass. He rocked that one. That was killer. That Voltron intro.
I just got the Thunder. Ted Baxter. Thank you, Andrew. Ted Baxter.
Yes. Where is he? Yes, Ted Baxter. Oh yeah, that was him. Yes, sir. Yep.
Grendizer.
Oh my gosh, man. And then after watching all these cartoons, you can tell who the voice actor was because the guy who does Duke does this. The guy who does Cobra Commander does this. And oh my god, I differentiate their voices from. You can tell Starscream and Cobra Commander was Frank Latta, right? Or is it Chris Latta? I'm sorry, I think it's Chris.
It was,
Latta.
you know, the funny. I just looked him up the other day, and his name on IMDb changed. So I don't know if Chris Latta was a stage name.
Oh, maybe. I thought that was his comedian. He did stand-up comedy too. Remember?
That I remember reading that.
And he was in Roadhouse.
What?
He was at the bar. He was at the Roadhouse when Dalton finally gets hired. He was one of those crazy dudes. He was one of them drunk dudes that was like, he had a girl on top of his table and shit. And everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That was
Holy
him.
shit.
That was Chris
Okay.
Latta.
So, actually,
Inspector Gadget.
It's on my.
Inspector Gadget.
Oh, that was awesome. You could always tell it was coming on.
Oh, yeah.
Heathcliff.
I love
my
Heathcliff.
God.
I have so on my
Friends.
On my Bayou City Geeks YouTube page, I have my interview with Rob Paulson. And if you want to see a dude that's done like tons of voices, like Rob Paulson was all in the 80s and 90s.
He's still going because he did.
Voice for Duke is all over the place. Voice for Flint is all over the place.
Yeah,
oh my God.
But Rob Paulson did the original Raphael.
Yep, he did Donatello.
And then in the 2012 series, he was Donatello.
Yep.
And
he also, I think, Firefly.
Might have the guy that did the voice for the original Leonardo. Saw one of my photos on Instagram and liked it.
Did he really? That's cool.
Dude, that's like Kirk Bazigian liking my Law and Order. Dude, I was like, that's who they modeled it after.
Yeah. Christopher Collins. So if you look up, like, it used to be Chris Latta, and if you look it up now, it's Christopher
Collins. Yeah.
Oh.
Darty got it. Yeah, that's right.
But he was always known as Chris Latta. Like, he was credited
even as a comedian, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh man, it's crazy. I brought up Scooby Doo. Oh man, fantastic! Music, I loved it. I always waited for Scooby Doo when Batman and Robin would come on.
Yes. Like, hey Frank, when you're talking real Ghostbusters, that's the non-movie ones, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that had a great theme song. He's right. That one had a.
Yeah.
Okay, so when he's talking this one is Egon and all them, right? Egon and.
So there was the Ghostbusters. Oh no! Wait, there was the Ghostbusters, and then there was the real Ghostbusters. The real Ghostbusters was the one based off the movie.
Okay,
right.
I'm talking about the other one.
Yeah, the other
one I didn't like.
I like that.
I only saw a couple episodes, but it had a great. I remember it having a really great theme song.
Man, I don't remember. Now I got Super Friends theme song in my head. I can't get it out.
I actually had all the figures because like one time I had like.
Somebody should do a share screen.
Oh, what's up?
Somebody should do a share screen with all their themes. We'll be here forever though.
I got strep throat, and my dad's boss was really nice. So he's like, well, what is he like? And my dad goes, oh, Ghostbusters.
Oh, nice.
And so he got me like all the Ghostbuster figures, like from like the one with like, the monkey and everything, and yeah, it was insane. Okay. So let's wrap this up. Going talking about Walmart Con. I'm gonna bring that up real quick because we've got.
Sorry,
dude. I've got Thundercats in my head right now. All right. Here we go. Tomorrow, 11 hours from now. Yeah, 11 hours from now, we've got Night Force Shockwave. Now, I think are we all getting Shockwave, or are we passing on that?
Oh, getting it. Buy.
Okay.
Insta buy.
Okay.
I love all the Night Force. I love them.
Insta buy. The cap. I think the cap I'm gonna wait on for clearance. I think that'll clearance. I think the man kind is tough. I think that'll clearance. Let me move this over so I can actually see y'all. The R2,
R4?
the R4. I don't.
Badass, but
like that one. We got Mandalorian Night Owl. I will pass.
Johnny Reno will snatch that up. He'll love it.
All right.
I have the other Prowler. I have the previous Prowler.
Same. I mean, it looks cool, but I'm gonna probably pass on that one.
Cool. The head sculpt is dope, but it reminds me of Rhodey.
Thank you. That's all. when I saw it, like I'm like, this is Rhodey's head. Okay.
It looks like freaking Rhodey with a flat top. Yeah. Oh my god, I used to have those turtles. Oh my goodness.
This turtles is gonna be kind of tough for me to pass on. That's really cool.
I had those.
Oh, I had them all.
With their little initial on the belt. Their initial on the belt.
I have the classic re-releases single carded that were on my list of things to try and sell, but that's gonna make it tough. I actually already had that Krang. You guys knew that.
Yeah. That Krang is crazy.
I love this Cyclonus repaint, but I'll wait for clearance or
And here's the interesting thing. Well, this Booker T, I might get this Booker T. Just because
The Booker T is badass.
The Harlem Heat, yeah, and he was just it's in the wash, but I went to a Rockets game right after Christmas, and it was WWE night, and Booker T was there because he has a gym here in Houston, and it was wrestling night, so they had like all these like clutch bears come out like looking like The Rock and Stone Cold and wrestling, and the shirts are Houston Rockets, but in Harlem Heat flames. So
you remember when he was doing that promo, and he called Hulk Hogan the N-word?
Yes. And
he caught himself. He caught himself.
He's like, "Oh, I'm fired."
He caught himself, and then his manager, the chick, was like, "Don't worry about it. It's cool."
Here's what I find interesting: the Dungeons and Dragons figure is already on sale.
That's crazy. I have the original release, so I'm not going to get the LJN classic release, but it's a cool. Like if you're a mint on card collector, that's a cool.
It does look cool.
The War Duke.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Man, that Dungeons and Dragons, I missed out. Those were
Watching Robo thinks that this Sting, this Supreme Sting, might be one of those like sneak up stars of the con. Sleeper, yeah, sleeper.
Sleeper, yeah, sleeper hit.
And oh, so if you do want to flip it, get it tomorrow, and then makes sense. I can say, well, yeah, because he just retired. I think so.
He very much did. Yeah, Robin. You know what? I don't like again, I don't really get the wrestling once in a blue moon, but the Ultimate RVD had a really great face sculpt and looked good. This one looks janky.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
I will probably get Lockdown.
Okay.
Because he was a cool character in the animated series. And I know that this isn't quite an animated version, but I don't know if they'll ever do an animated version, and it looks pretty close.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm passing on these like Motu.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, I already had that Moss Man. You guys knew that one too.
That's tempting.
And then he's a cool figure, but
I gotta get that Poppy Playtime catnap.
I know. Figured as much.
I gotta sleep with him, my buddy.
I might get this Eddie Guerrero.
That's the old school Eddie with the long hair.
That's old school Eddie.
Mullet.
Exactly.
Going back to mullets.
Hey, chica.
The last Ronins here, like those are First of all, Raph and Casey. Those are tempting, but I'm gonna probably pass on those.
Yeah.
How do you say terror?
Terror.
Yeah. Is he like the answer to Mechaneck?
Yeah, I asked K-Wish about that, and he's like, these are just completely new designs that they're putting out there. I'm like, all right, like you can tell they're kind of like smashed together. Yes, either pre-orders going up tomorrow. Tomorrow,
Walmart Con, right?
Walmart Con. Oh, was it 9 o'clock?
I think so.
It was 7 a.m. Pacific time.
So 7 a.m. LA. Yeah. You guys changed again.
Let's see here.
Damn it. So you guys are an hour behind me now. Well, no.
We sprung
Bobby, you're
forward.
2 hours ahead of me, I think.
Sprung forward. What time? Here. Remember what time is it right there?
8:45 in Arizona.
Oh, okay. Well, then we're matched with you now, Romo.
Yeah.
Okay. So Cali is matched with Arizona now.
Yes.
Okay, and then so Texas is what, 2 hours ahead?
Yeah, I'm 10:45.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is so stupid. I hate that.
This Air Razor repaint and the Skids remold, those are, again, they're both cool. I don't have any attachment. I know that they were IDW cartoons. They were pirates. So if I ever were to even get them, it would be on sale.
Stanley says, I don't know. I have no idea. Pulse is doing something?
Is Pulse doing something tomorrow?
I don't know, Stanley.
I'm sure that these Transformers and the Shockwave will go up on Pulse in their limited quantities.
I can see that.
Yeah, I haven't
will-
really done any Marvel Legends for a while. I haven't done.
The Snake Men were prototypes for the original line, and Classics released them.
Thank you, Andrew. There we go. Still gonna pass. Now, if they had made them look like prototypes,
What up, A?
then I would have gotten that up. I would get them if they look like prototypes. What's up, A?
So, Frank, from what I have heard, Swoop will ship with that recently announced animated Grimlock repaint. They'll be in the same.
Spec is up
case.
on the Transformers, baby.
I may have had some insider info on that, so we'll
Always
see if
good. Bring it.
We'll see if it's accurate or not. I don't hold
don't be a
anything
Viper.
gospel, but yeah, we need that Swoop. He's way overdue.
Sorry.
All right. Now, to finish up this episode, we were going to do some cool shit right now. Give some love to.
Hey,
what is this bullshit? No, I'm kidding.
Damn.
This is, of course, Tony's Figs, your customs and kit bashes.
Well, thank you, Andrew.
Oh, thanks, Andrew.
No comment, just appreciation.
And you know what?
Thank you.
We appreciate that shit.
Thank you, Drew. It's awesome.
That's amazing.
Thank you,
right.
A.
So we've got Tony's Figs. So here's the thing, people. The big news, I guess. And once it goes live, we'll even like push it more. So Geeks Have Game, we're working on bringing the website back, and we're going to be having everyone's landing page. You'll be able to go to our website, and you want to see any one of ours like fun stuff, it'll be right there. Tony's Figs, and then Moody, he's in the comments. Moody's here at the beginning and at the end. He is the alpha and the omega of the comments. He has his review on the Action Soldier infantry review, and he also, because he got it for regular price, and then he also reviewed Airborne because Moody's a son of a bitch and got it before everyone else.
I got him.
Did you? Where'd you get him from?
CMD store.
Oh.
Yes. CMD, baby.
Hold on, you son of a bastard.
I already gave him his real weapon.
Well, it'd be nice if he was in focus.
Yeah.
I know. I can't. Even that won't do it.
Get your eye out of the
my end.
There.
You sure? A little better.
Well, your camera just sucks.
It does, dude. Look at that. Hang on. Let me do something real quick.
Like here's Romo doing his figure. Do you see? Do you what? Oh but mine's actually coming in clear.
Okay, hold on.
I try to give Tony shit.
No, really not. That's a different camera.
There it is.
There we go. Hold on.
Oh wow, that one. Yeah.
That's the camera.
That is so weird.
That's a dope figure. Shit.
Dude, he's awesome. I should just do a review on him too. I don't care if I'm not first. Son of a bitch.
You should. Oh shit.
All right.
Oh, and then last saving the best because his show is up on Thursday, I believe. Boom. Our boy KJ Black Gang is going live. Get your Cluster Con on. He is going live on the 14th, so that's tomorrow. Tomorrow, Thursday. I thought today was Tuesday. Shit. Thursday, 3/14 at 5 p.m. They're the best for last. Live at 5. 5 Eastern.
5, the Genghis.
Oh, you saved the best for last?
I did say the best for last.
You just totally forgetting about me?
Wow.
You have a show.
I don't have a show, but I got my Instagram.
Yeah, show his IG, Bobby. What's the matter with you?
God, no love. No love.
Love for the other Baldy.
Let's see where this is
Yeah.
going.
You want to know? I'll tell you what. Here's who you blame. You blame Moody. Okay, because Moody sent me this shit. He goes, "Here, put these in. Put these in."
At
I'm
Toy
like,
Optics, David Speck, IG.
Fucking
And
Moody.
somebody.
Moody's off to the side of set right now, sitting in a little fold-up chair, watching on
Waiting
his
to be
cell
a Navy
phone,
SEAL.
waiting for a PA to come over and say, "We need you on set."
He's just watching.
He's waiting for the ADs to sit there and just be like, "Where are those fucking background guys? Get
That's
those."
what he told me. He's waiting for
Don't
the AD.
They're so abused.
Airborne, baby. Airborne rock.
Who? The ADs or the background actors?
Background actors.
Yeah.
Meat puppets.
Yep. They don't speak.
They will speak when spoken to.
Well, if they're super duper lucky, they'll get like a line of dialogue and then they'll get a bump in their pay.
Yeah.
Travis, like,
Yeah,
can I
that's
say
the
this?
day.
Can I say this? No. Shut up. Get back there. Can I say this? No.
Well, it's
Sit
just
back there and hold this rifle, right? Like I told you.
Travis isn't one of those guys, but like I've been on the sets, like you get some really interesting people that'll do background work. You know, it's like they don't have anything else going on. And usually they have their own holding area. They're off so that they're not in the way.
They're with the
And then
Marines.
Yeah. And then they have their own like craft service. So which usually consists of a box that has like chips and some bananas and apples thrown into it. Whereas like the
Like
main
a-
crew,
like a
we have
pet
this
in the
entire setup with people working it, and we go up and tell them what we want, and we basically get whatever the hell it is that we want because they've got damn near everything. But I remember doing this one TV show years ago, and there was only one craft service. Background could come do the craft service with everybody else, and yeah, it's fine. Like I got no problem with that. But there, one of those typical things where a dude walked in with a backpack and like just started trying to fill it up.
Wow.
And he was one of these guys, like he had a look, he had a ponytail. He was always trying to get his face somewhere in the scene, and he was always overacting. It was one of those things where they were like, okay, tell them not to send him again.
Until he can
And
leave.
I was shooting this dumb pilot for a reality concept. Like it wasn't backed by anybody. It was these guys trying to do this thing for like no money, and I was coming in and shooting it, and whatever. And it was on clairvoyance. And this dude shows up with this briefcase full of colored water that reacted to black light, like saying that he was a clairvoyant, and it was that dude.
Peas and rice.
I would have threw it in his face. Ugh.
I
That
thought,
was actually no budget shit right there.
oh shit! I at least like bought my cast pizza. Jesus. I thought you, Spec. I thought you were gonna say like that guy, cult leader, saw him on 2020, 10 years later. Like that's where I was hoping the story would go.
Maybe.
I mean,
Could
we've
go in
seen
that
it.
direction.
We've seen it.
But Moody's not replying anymore because he's currently at craft service, like trying to fill his book bag.
his little Navy SEAL knapsack.
Food. All right. That is it. We're on to 2 hours.
Yeah. 9 o'clock over here.
Yep.
It's 11 o'clock here. Okay. So next episode, I have absolutely no idea what we're doing. That will be a discussion in like 3 days where we're like, what do we want to do? I don't know. Spec, do you have an IMDb? Spec does have an IMDb page.
He does.
There's 2 David Specs. The first one is an actor who was like a kid actor. He was in that movie, The Client, and he's only got like 4 credits. And then there's David Speck with a 2 in parentheticals, and that's me.
Parentheticals.
Here, we have to get the parentheticals in there.
Well, I've been hired or gone to like shoot a short film once or twice.
Yeah.
And I'll sit down and they'll be like, "We saw your IMDb," and I was like, "Oh, cool." And they're like, "So you're an actor?" And I'm just like, "Clearly, you didn't look at the right one."
Like, I am not. Okay, let's see here. Where is my boom? All right. That's 161. Hangout. I hope you had fun. Hope you had fun rewatching this and watching our little tangents, because I have fun with our tangents. I do. Okay. For Spec, talk about the X-Men cartoon you love and what you. Ooh, X-Men 97 does come out next week. We will be forgetting about that horrible last season, but it does connect to that horrible series finale.
And Homeboy got fired.
Homeboy did get fired. Rumor is that he was trying to push back against Disney with some stuff, and Disney was like, "Oh, you want to push? All right, fine, you're done."
Wow. Okay, at least it's that, and not something else. I thought.
No, he did not pull a Kang and punch his girlfriend.
Okay.
Okay. And then apparently his Blade script, they're like, now this is I think they just cut ties with the dude. You don't use
your small talk. Yes. No, figures, not fingers.
Oh.
Use your figures. All right. Here.
Oh, only if it's homophobic. What the shit? All right. Well, yeah. I'll just use Nightwing as my stand-in. All right.
I'll use the 60th.
Jesus. All right. Oh, that's fucked up. Okay. For David Speck, for Tony Romo, I'm your host, Bobby Bear, and we will see you in the toy aisle. Peace out, everyone.